What's the deal with y'all, man? It's Rich Green. We back again with another video. I hope y'all been staying rich in name and rich in spirit and just loving yourself, taking care of yourself, and staying off this goddamn social media, bro. Cause today I want to talk to y'all about the Menendez brothers and my personal thoughts on this, bro. Cause I don't know, I just feel like I've been too tapped in right now. Like I don't know, like so everybody want to like get y'all like because the Menendez brothers supposedly getting out soon. Like they supposed to get out soon. I'm not even gonna say. Well, I don't know why quotation supposedly for them getting out. So they supposed to be getting out soon or whatever, right? But everybody like focused on these the murders again and stuff, and like I don't know really what people focusing on because it's a crazy story and it's a lot of things in this story that's like really interesting and super complicated, and it's not just like if you choose a side you not really looking at that shit deep. Like I feel like if you taking one side you ain't really thought about the whole situation as a whole, like you feel me? So I don't know. Today I wanted to talk to y'all because to be honest, bro, I don't feel like us as people and as humans we had the power to have judgment over this whole situation, to be honest with you, bro. Like this situation is so complicated. I feel like this is in God's hands. And I don't know, like I've been seeing some parallels too. Like, all right, so look, I don't know, I'm just a numerology guy. So I just see that God is present. God is present in this situation, bro. He always been present in the situation, bro. So this is just one thing that I just noticed, right? So if they say that the kids killed the parents for money, right? There was supposed to be a $14 million inheritance that they both were supposed to get. So if you split that $14 million down the middle, that's 7 and 7. And then they did 34 years in prison, right? They supposed to be getting out after 34 years in prison. What's 3 + 4? 7. What's 7, 7, 7? God. You feel me? I don't know. I just like low key just like put that together today though. Like I was just looking at that and I was just like, oh shit, that was a $14 million inheritance and it's two kids. That was 7, 7. 7 is the number of God, is the number of thought. It's the number of intelligence. You feel what I'm saying? So um another thing about the whole situation is that I'm not against the abuse excuse. But honestly, I feel like they got us talking about the Menendez brothers and thinking about this whole situation, and it's not about the murders, bro. And it's not even about the Menendez brothers. They could have let the Menendez brothers out and they could have did podcasts and still got all the attention that they getting right now. Like you feel what I'm saying? I feel like the reason why, and I don't got no proof, I don't know, I'm not nobody, but I'm just letting you know this is just something that came to my brain when I've been watching this shit. I watched the show. I've been watching the real, like, NBC, like, news coverage. Like, I've been watching news. I ain't gonna lie, I've been low-key, like, on this shit for some reason. I've been watching, like, the news coverage and everything about it, like, the Netflix series, everything, right? So I feel like I got, like, I feel like I got a okay grasp of, like, what the fuck is going on in the whole situation. I mean, I wasn't there and I didn't experience it and I don't know nothing, but I feel like honestly, bro, I'm not against the abuse excuse. Like I really do believe that they was abused and they went through a lot of trauma and things of that nature. But I think that honestly, bro, they shouldn't get manslaughter. Like I'm not like and it's a thing, like my father my father committed manslaughter. Like he killed somebody, like you feel what I'm saying, and got off on manslaughter. So like he felt like his life was in danger. So I understand the stance that they taking, like you feel me, to be like my life was in danger. But when I look at the shit, like when I keep looking at the situation from so many different perspectives, so many different stories, the Netflix told the story 3 different ways. um News coverage, I'm hearing both sides of the story. Like, I'm hearing people who want them in jail, who don't think they should get manslaughter, and I'm hearing people who think they should get manslaughter and it was an imperfect manslaughter. So I was sitting there thinking about imperfect manslaughter, and they say that for imperfect manslaughter to happen you gotta have it, like they say it gotta be honest but not rational, right? So I don't know. A lot of the little shit that I've been thinking of, like the shit that I've been like coming together on. is that they really did commit I feel like they murdered their parents out of a crime of passion. And I don't, can I say that? Can I say the M word? They deleted their parents. I can't even say that word. God dang. Dang, how many times did I say that already in this video? I believe that they deleted their parents, bro, out of a crime of passion. I don't think it was like money. I don't think it was money. The motivation was money or anything. I think it was a crime of passion, bro. But they trying to get off on manslaughter and self-defense. And the only reason why I don't feel like it's a real case for self-defense is because in my eyes, like I said, law got a whole bunch of loopholes and shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And that's for what the lawyers get paid for. Like, you know what I'm saying? But in my eyes, and I'm not God, but I'm just saying, for like the most simple thing that I can, like the most simple way I can kind of think of manslaughter is if I killed this person, the only way I can get away, in my mind, I can get away with manslaughter is if I knew I had proof that these people was conspiring to kill me. Like, so they was trying to say like they thought that their parents was gonna kill them. They didn't have no proof. Like, they only was going off speculation and perception. Like, you feel me? It wasn't no proof like that the parents had any plan or any thought to get rid of them kids. Like, you feel what I'm saying? That's the thing that I've really been noticing. I never seen that the parents ever planned on getting rid of the kids, like ever. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So for them to say that their life was in danger, they thought they was gonna die that night. They thought they was gonna get deleted that night. And they had to delete their parents that night. That's just not something I can wrap my head around. Like, so the whole behind the scenes thing that they got going on, right? So the argument with the thing that kind of led up to it was argument. I don't know, like they telling the story as if it was an argument at the dinner table. The mama took the toupee off, ripped the toupee off his head, right? And he had an attitude, like just went upstairs, like, you just ruined my life. Like, you don't do that. This is a family secret. Like, nigga, only me and dad knew. Like, you feel me? Went upstairs, hot mop. Like, you feel me? Like, nigga, you know, you get embarrassed, like embarrassment and humiliation, nigga, on God, like a million, everybody that done watch this video, if somebody done made you mad enough, you ain't wanted to kill nobody, but you done thought like, this nigga, like, low-key life would be easier if this person wasn't, like, you feel me, if they was like not around. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you done thought that. Everybody done thought that thought in their head. Like, you don't like a motherfucker so much that you think life would just be better if they just wasn't around. I'm not making an excuse for this. I'm just telling you how humiliation make you feel, right? So you getting humiliated, right? And you run upstairs, you feel me? You like, I'm done with the night. Like, you feel me? I'm done with the night. Like, fuck my parents, right? So then you go upstairs. So then I guess your brother come upstairs and y'all like, you know, you got your parents, you get into it with your parents and you got like your siblings. Y'all gonna be sitting in there unless if y'all got a good relationship. I don't know if y'all got, like, you feel me? I don't know what the house dynamic is like in y'all crib, but like I know siblings relationships be different. But they obviously had something that banded them together. You feel me? And that was the shit they was going through in the crib with their parents. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So they went upstairs, start complaining about their parents. This is what I think that really got them to delete their parents. I'm not gonna lie. This is my real theory, bro. I don't care. This is just my theory. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm not a lawyer. I don't care. I'm not trying to keep them in jail or nothing. This is just me being invested in the situation and coming up with a theory. I think that they was upstairs, bro, complaining about their parents, right? Loud, like, bro, like, you just got humiliated. Like, he like, bro, I hate my dad. Like, I hate mom. Like, you feel me? I hate mom. Mom just ripped my hair off, and that was like, I gotta tell you, like, I'm really been losing my hair and all of this shit. Like, you gotta come out with a whole secret. It's like coming out gay. It's like if your mama just said you was like, you been trying to hold a secret that, you feel me, you was homo, and your mama just basically said like, you little homo, and it wasn't like you just calling you a homo. Like, it was like, you really homo. Like, you feel me? Like, you called him out. Like, you feel me? So basically she just called him out. So basically he hot. And I feel like with the Eric, he really felt bad for his brother. So he was trying to level with his brother, make him feel better. Like, you feel me? Like, on some like, like, don't worry, bro. I love you, blah blah blah. Dad, like, trying to level, like, they trying to connect. So like the nigga, like, dad, like, dad been touching me, like, what I'm saying. He trying to make him not feel so embarrassed and bad, like, you feel me? So he told him another shameful thing about him. Dad still been touching me. He had to exchange the shame, like, you feel me? Dad still been touching me. Dad is a PDF file. What? Loud tripping, like, what? Dad, what? You feel me? Tripping. This is what I can imagine, bro. This is what I'm imagining. Some two kids. These is kids. Mind you, these is kids. 18 to 21, bro. They kids, bro. You feel me? They go by. This is why it's premeditated, too. This is why I'm saying it's a crime of passion, and it low-key is premeditated, bro. Like, they low-key did premeditate and delete their parents, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna cap. This ain't no, like, low-key, this ain't no, like, self-defense, bro. Like, they literally deleted their parents, bro. So they went to go get some burners. They went to go buy the burners, bro. You feel me? Thought it out, like, went to go buy the burners. Come back, you feel me? They go on a boat trip with the parents. In the show, they all like they having days, like, it's days past, bro, where they like, they talking about it, bro. Like, they, nigga, you feel me? They like, all right, nigga, we got the guns. Like, if something happened, like, they feeling like they got the guns. Like, if something happened, like, dad gonna kill me. Woo. Like, I understand, like, Will, feel me, if you scared of your parents. Like, I understand. But if you don't have no proof that they is trying to kill you or anything, you just living off paranoia. Like, you feel me? So these dudes, they paranoid as hell because they is going through a lot in the house. That's what I'm saying. I'm not absolving them. I'm not absolving the parents for all of the shit that they putting the kids through, but I'm just letting you know these kids did a crime of passion. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So whatever the case may be, they get into another argument, and that night they felt like their life was in danger. Like, he told dad, I'm gonna tell whatever, blah blah blah. Daddy said, you made your choice, wooty whoop. Went to go mind his business. Like, you feel me? I just thought about, I've been having a conversation. When you got money and power, bro, if they would have told, all he was gonna do was use his connections to make them kids look crazy. On God, like, when I really think about it, if they would have came out, they didn't have to kill their parents, and the parents wasn't never gonna kill the kids. The parents was just gonna use that money and make them kids look crazy, right? Damn, I'm getting down deep into it, but this ain't even what I want to talk about. But this is such a good story. So basically, blah blah, kill the parent. I mean, they delete the parents. You feel me? Because they thought that they was gonna get deleted by their parents because of this, right? What I really been noticing, though, is all of this Diddy stuff that been going on, right? Ever since Diddy done came out and then been freak of the year, freak of the week, you feel what I'm saying? Since Diddy been freak of the week, nigga, I've been noticing, I think that they don't even care about the Menedez brothers. I think that they trying to tell us about, it's true that they really be, like, we've been knowing about all of the conspiracies and all of the shit about these kids and these child stars and all they begin touched and stuff. But we really learning the sinister type of, like, behind the scenes of these record executives and how they really be moving. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, all of this stuff they be talking about, the record executives. This is a random record executive that we did not know about. This is some random ass Cuban dude that be touching kids, that been touching his own kids, and the dude from Menudo. You get what I'm saying? They say he coming out talking about the dude got touched when he was 15 years old. These record executives, it's like, I think they really trying to tell us the truth. Like, they trying to really say, like, okay, yeah, the murder it's a sensational story, but behind the story, we trying to let y'all know that the record executives really be out here. They really PDF files. Like, it's a lot, and it's a culture. Cause a lot of the things that they was like, he wasn't a regular PDF file, bro. They was trying to really make it like they was mentioning, like, bro, if you, I ain't saying Illuminati, but like a lot of secret societies and Illuminati and all of this shit, they use Greek symbolism and stuff. Like, they believe in, like, they say this Babylon, bro, like, this is the Greek, like, we in, like, the Romans, like, this is like the Roman times, like, nigga, we Colosseums, they built they built the structure of society based off the height of Rome. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga, they trying to relive that shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro. The dude was talking about they was in the freaky Greek stuff. Like, he was talking about making Spartans, and like, I'm telling you, bro, it was like ritual shit. Like, it wasn't normal. It was like ritual stuff. The way that this dude was going about his PDF file habits. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It was like he wasn't normal, bro. Like, he was doing not normal stuff. Like, you like, bro, he was I'm saying a lot of the stuff on the show was a dramatization, but they said in the case they was actually talking. Bro, he said he tied a rope to a dude, tied a rope to his genitals, all type of stuff, crazy stuff that they do. That's crazy. Like, you feel me? I don't know. They talk about in the industry, they got people drinking blood and doing all type of freak nasty stuff. I don't know what's going on for real, but I feel like they really trying to tell us something, bro. Like, they really trying to, like, forget the Menendez brothers. It's like they gotta tell you stuff in plain sight. So everybody talk about all this human trafficking and all of this child PDF file and all of this stuff happening. I feel like they really trying to tell us, because, bro, one of the biggest moguls just got caught up for being the freak of the week, and they talk about it's gonna be higher ups, it's gonna be more people that's gonna get in trouble. Like, this ain't just P. Diddy, bro. P. Diddy got connections. Like, you feel me? And I'm not even saying it's just record executives. I don't know how high this stuff go, but I'm just letting you know, they telling you on the lowest level, the record executives is all compromised. Like, that's how I feel now. Like, you feel me? Like, I ain't saying every single record executive, because I can't prove it. I don't got no proof. I ain't sitting here placing judgment, but I'm telling you what I see. And they trying to tell us about the PDF file culture in the industry, bro. And this is the dude that was carrying it into his own home, that had his kids like, this is how sinister this shit get in the industry, bro. He wasn't and the thing about it is, to make it more dubs on 10, he wasn't a part of no small record company, bro. He was RCA Records, bro. RCA Records was like the biggest shit in the 80s, bro. Like, I want to say that they signed Run DMC and them niggas, bro. I think that was Def Jam. I don't know nothing about all that. I mean, if I wanted to easily Google it, I'm sure it's an easily Googleable thing. But then I'm telling you, RCA was not small, bro. RCA was one of the biggest record labels at that time. And you telling me he was getting away with touching kids? You get what I'm saying? He probably got more victims that ain't gonna come out, because people don't come out. They don't tell. That's why the kids didn't tell. I get that part. They trying to say why they didn't tell. They didn't tell because it is shameful. You get what I'm saying? And that was a different time where, nigga, they would have thought. Now it's like more normal to come out and say, like, I got touched, and people gonna kind of accept it. Back then it was like, nigga, they didn't want to deal with that. Like, they didn't even want to deal with homosexuals. You feel me? You think they was finna deal with you getting molested and going through all of that with you? No. Like, you feel what I'm saying? They grew up in a different time than we grew up in. And I don't know, bro. I feel like they really trying to tell us something about these PDF files, and beyond everything in the Menendez case. Like I said, I feel like they killed their parents in a crime of passion. They got God. They got to answer to God. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It ain't nothing that we could say. It ain't nothing that we could do to place judgment or anything. It ain't even nothing that I feel like I could say to sway your mind, and how you feel is how you feel about the situation. But I'm just letting you know, it's God that's gonna place judgment, because they did 34 years. That's 7. 7, 7, 7. God is all over this shit, bro. I'm telling you, God is all over this. We ain't gotta worry about the Menendez brothers, bro. We ain't gotta worry about none of that. That is all gonna get solved. God has got it. God got it. He been had it. Like, you feel me? That's why y'all couldn't get him the death penalty. That's why it was so hard to come up with a verdict. That's why everything was so hard to figure out, because it wasn't never a black and white situation. This was something that was a real thing. Like, I don't know, bro. This was like deeper than rap. Like, I feel like this is real God intervention. Like, you feel me? Like, they think that they getting blessed, but I'm telling you, God got a judgment. Like, you don't just get away with doing no stuff like that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that the abuse excuse, they really got touched on a lot. You feel me? And I'm not that's unexcusable. I'm not saying that what they went through, I'm definitely empathetic and everything that they went through. But I know for a fact They killed them parents out of crime of passion, bro. It wasn't no self-defense. You gotta have a real feeling of somebody finna, my life is gonna end for you to end another nigga life. You feel what I'm saying? Two people. And the reason why I say it's a crime of passion too is because if you look at a lot of the cases with they not in a relationship, but with women, just say, I ain't even finna say relationship, crimes of passion. If you stab somebody, right, and they got what, maybe 4 stab wounds, 5, 6, you feel me? You get up to that number, they say they know it was some mad. You was mad. You was trying to really go there. Like, it was like you was trying to make sure they was gone. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You overly killed, like overly deleted the parents, bro. Like, overly deleted, bro. Like, that's passion. Like, that's like y'all was mad at whatever the fuck. That wasn't like scared, I'ma shoot a nigga and then I'm like, oh, what did I do? What, I didn't mean to do that. They was in the passion. They was in the angry mode. And they covered up the crime. Covered the crime scene. I'm not gonna say they didn't have empathy, but they didn't show no empathy at the moment because, like I said, it was a crime of passion and they felt justified in what they did because they was mad. Nigga, when you mad and you whoop a nigga ass, you feel justified for whooping that nigga ass. You feel what I'm saying? You feel justified for when people do shit, hurt people. When people do shit when they mad, they feel justified in that moment. Now, then you got to talk about it, reflect on yourself, and be like, okay, maybe I was a little fucked up. You feel what I'm saying? That's what they had to get. That's what they had to do. Them kids killed. They deleted their parents out of crime of passion, and it's sad. And I don't know, bruh. That's just my opinion. And I just know that God got this, bro. God is all over it, bro. If it's anything that I know, God got this, bro. 777, bro. I'm telling you, bro. They got out in 34 years. 7. God is around. God is in there. God is in there, bro. Don't even worry about it, bro. Don't even worry about it, sweetheart. Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. That's what God talking about. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Y'all ain't got to worry about it. They ain't need no death penalty. They ain't need to. God had that. From the moment that they pulled the trigger, God was in that. Like, you feel me? Like, God giving them their grace, but I'm telling you, he got a judgment. You feel me? God working mysterious ways, bro. He working mysterious ways, bro. And that's all I got to say about that, bro. Because I've been really looking at this, and I've been really thinking about it too much. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm like, nah. Because it's like they trying to tell us something more about the PDF files, though. The story is too sensational to where, like, yeah, we distracted by the Menedez brothers. But the whole thing is why is they telling us about a PDF file that's a record executive that touched his kids in the midst of the biggest case of some sexual assault? You feel what I'm saying? In the midst of the biggest sexual assault case damn near ever with P.Diddy. And I rest my case. I hope y'all have a blessed one. I love you. Stay rich in name and rich in spirit. Bow if you watch this. Submit to your Lord. Submit to God every day. You feel what I'm saying? Bow. I bowed in the beginning, I believe. But bow in the beginning and in the end. You feel me? Show that you appreciate. You feel me? I love you, God. I appreciate you. And I just want to let you know that I'm your servant and I'll bow at any time. And I just want to show you my humbleness. And I love you. All right. Bye, y'all.